Teleport over. Turn these on. Make sure levels are where they should be. Alright. Looks like we're ready to go. How you doing, everybody? It's time for more Lives of P today. It's time to finally round out the boss weapons. Kaza, Gojo, Ali, Raven's Black Mine, good to see you. Ghost AR-50. Nice to see all of you. What say we round out the boss weapons today, eh, what? And Ghosty. And Gale. We got the whole crew in here today. And Warlax. I wish we were given a monocle. That would have really completed the picture here. But oh well. Top hat it is. I've become leader of the Tolbert clan again.
I've been looking all over for you.
You used to use this weapon. It's a pretty good weapon. It's not the best when it comes to damage, but it's got some pretty good utility. Who spills perfectly good wine? And all over the nice white tablecloth too.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
It's raining out, and it doesn't matter. We do randomize using spinning wheels since you can't use modes. Not on PS5, I don't think. Oh yeah, I gotta turn the HUD back on. There we go. Stab. Yeah, oh, okay, it's 4. Okay. Yeah, it's not the best when it comes to damage, but we'll work with it. Pen gun. Mightier than the sword. Sword gun. Mightier than the pen gun. Umbrella gun. Well, it's just an umbrella. Yeah, this is literally just an umbrella with a knife attached to it. They're getting up some damage. The Fable Arts are a powerful dash forward, kind of like the Ascetic Crystal Spear. And the second one is it's basically guard parry. It's basically just guard parry without the actual parry part of it. Or the countering part of it, I should say. I'd give it a B. Based on previous experiences, but who knows? Maybe we'll make something happen here today. Like the strong attack also shields you. Damn it. Yeah, it kinda does. How about that? Randomizer using spinning... Oh, spinning wheel. Oh, you mean a... Oh, okay. A wheel. Okay, gotcha. Second Fable Art does counter. You gotta press the button again after being hit. Okay, I see. Oh, I see what you're saying, Allie. It's kind of like what, Park and Harbor did. With the weapon combinations. What she would do is that, as she picked up weapons, she would spin a wheel, and she'd go back and forth between weapon heads and weapon handles.
As we gather at the start.
Sounds like a pretty fun idea. I kind of want to do a left arm of steel run too. Just running around, just beating the absolute hell out of anyone I can find with my super strong boy arm. So strong boy. I just ate, so I'm kind of phlegmy. Pasta does that to me. No, I think chicken does that to me, actually. The aggro, everybody. Activate this. I guess they're gonna come to fight me anyway. You know what? Not even gonna deal with it. Just gonna run right to the boss. Straight to the parade master. What is a non-Liza P video? You know, that is actually a good question. I've been trying to think about what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out. The hell am I doing? Over here, like, I'm over here just standing here, like, what am I doing? Okay, I gotta be a little quicker on the fly with that one. Okay, I gotta be a little quick. So wait, it took my Fable, but it didn't do the thingy? That doesn't seem right. Might have to get used to that. That's trying to get used to this weapon, but you gotta use it kind of in a specific way in order to make it really work. I mean, it could be as simple as stab, 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 but there's so much more utility to it that you gotta kind of figure it out. It was weird, though. It took my Fable, but it didn't do the parry. Wouldn't that suggest that it worked?
One more thing I should mention. The hotel security.
But there's a no healing one. It's not happening.
So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're special.
I don't know who it is that keeps asking, because there's one person who keeps asking for Golden Lie. I think I had to put a moratorium on that. It's not happening. We're not doing a Golden Lie run. No way in hell. Damage is okay. I'd say it's okay. I still give it a B though. The last boss weapon. Can you believe it? We finally made it.
I am so... You must... I was... Please. I heard about... You should take...
Oh no shit! Thanks for the advice. That's... It'd be funny if you just did a run with the worst weapon combo in the game. Well, I'm not sure what the worst weapon combo is. There's a lot of there is a lot of bad combo. While there's no bad weapons, there are bad combos. Love the workout shirt you put out, working out and watching this. Well, I'm glad, Cardinal. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I want to do more shorts. Life experiences, memes, stuff like that. I've got one coming later this evening, so. Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty fun weapon. A decently fun weapon. Not the. There we go. We're gonna need acid for the next couple of boss fights.
Boulevard was a regular.
Pardon me, good man.
Row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But
Got Cujo over there.
that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
Mechanized Cujo. Oh, there you go. there's an idea for a movie idea for 40 years later. You know, mechanical Cujo. Forget Mecha Godzilla. You got Mecha Cujo. So is the frenzy in the zombies and karate. How'd you get into streaming YouTube? I've been wanting to for a while, but I don't know. I've been wanting to do YouTube or like make videos ever since I was like 13. It all started when I saw good old PewDiePie, good old Felix, all those years ago. Because I just thought it would be fun, something fun to do, something fun, something stupid. I'm stupid, and people love stupid, so.
Don't worry. For your information.
Then I just didn't ever think I could do it though because I wasn't entirely all that not very entertaining. You know, I'm not super energetic. I can't ADHD my way through videos all the time, so I just didn't get started until I realized it could provide a future for me. I've been wanting to do this since I was a kid, and it's working.
Jeepers. Is that a...
Yeah, I got millions and millions in the bank, but I'm not gonna invest any of it. I'm giving none of this to charity. How about to go fight Simon Menace? Do you have any tips for the fight? Win. A lot of the tips that I can provide is basically on a weapon basis. It depends on the weapon you're using, but make use of the dodge. Really make use of the dodge. The blocking can be kind of tricky, so don't be afraid to use a dodge. A lot of the better advice involves, you know, which weapon you're using.
Back again.
Stab and rip. Okay. Ow. I say, good man. That was a very gentlemanly of you. Take that, you rapscallion.
It's a dream. But in all.
I dare say we put that jackass down. Eh, what? I don't care how mad you are. That is no excuse for being rude. You upgrade every weapon yet? You might as well use it. Oh, I got tons of materials. See? I didn't upgrade every weapon yet, no.
So about
But
that...
because I'm not gonna make a video about every weapon. I'm looking forward to this one. Ow! Stupid dog. The Kala Eris Orion. Good. I hope you enjoy. And welcome in. Azure Dragon Glaive is really good. It's probably the best weapon in the game next to the Trident. Because the Trident is just busted. It is busted, and I love it. I love the Trident so much. Gonna beat your ass with your own weapon. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Should have dodged into that one, but I didn't do it. Block. Okay. Oh, yeah. Stab. Clouds of P. Of course I am. We're gonna do it all blind, too. I normally, whenever it comes to games like this, I normally like to spoil myself on it so I know what to expect, but I don't want to know what to expect. Ow. Fuck. Take that. Aha. I win. I won that gentlemanly duel. Damn, we even have a planet watching you. I told you you are going places. Well, I don't have a planet watching me yet. I just have people from around the planet. A number of people from around the planet watching me. There are no elemental boss weapons. Yeah, there are no elemental boss weapons, but who knows? Maybe we'll see some. The DLC does open up a lot of paths for us. Geppetto.
My friend. Remember, be careful. Beware. You can get from
Orion is planet. Orion is a constellation. Unless there is a planet out there called Orion that I don't know of. I know it doesn't do the best damage, but personally, I thought this weapon made the game a lot easier. It made the game too easy, so I just stopped using it. I gotta think. I'm trying to think about what the most mid weapon might be. I don't know. The 7-coil spring sword was pretty mid. Tell you what. Maybe the puppet saber. It's pretty disappointing. This is
Here it is. Vanini works.
We're going
Everything we say
somewhere.
Here belongs to Vanini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Crocs. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost
Come on,
every
there we go.
tram in
Kind of poking
Crocs
all over the place
flies
instead of
from
poking the
here.
thing I'm pointing at.
You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind
Hey,
of
as long as it do
person he is.
damage, right?
I wish we could find him.
Ah, I'll let you know, my old friend. Still murdering people wherever you go, yes? Hits in. We nameless Nastasia. Yeah, it's a pretty. I still personally give it a B, but you know what? It works differently for everybody. Climb, 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 climb.
Oh, this place gives me the creeps.
Ah.
Like something's gonna jump out any second. Okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
Did that sign back there say? Did it say homo machina or did it say hetero machina? I don't, because I know there's something in here that says it's homo something, but I don't. You could easily make jokes about that. I think you got an umbrella in your back. Did I ever play Assassin's Creed? I tried to when I was younger. I hated it. I hated every second of it. I don't want to hear anything about it. Anybody saying it's like, oh, Assassin's Creed is really good, and no, it's not. Stop fucking lying to yourself. Assassin's Creed was never good. It was never good. Oh, it's just like Batman. Don't you fucking disrespect Batman like that again. Homo machina. What Assassin's Creed you played? I tried playing 2, and I tried playing 3, and I think I tried out Black Flag, and then I'm like, you know what? Assassin's Creed sucks, so I'm not gonna play it.
Ooh, admirers.
I'm not gonna put any disrespect on Ezio personally. Assassin's Creed is peak. Yeah. That's a good one. Oh, how do you like that? Managed to get it. How do you like that? Ow. Now that's a pretty good Fable art. I dash forward. I can actually do some crazy damage. That's pretty fun. Bro just exploded. He couldn't handle the power of the umbrella. Yeah. Never got into it myself. There were lots of other games I played during when Assassin's Creed was big, though. Because, you know, there was like a time where Assassin's Creed was like big, you know? But it kind of fell off after after we realized that Ubisoft sucks. What did I play during that time? I played, I was real big on Infamous. I was real big on Prototype. BioShock for sure. I didn't play the God of War trilogy so much as I played God of War 3. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. Need for Speed? No. I didn't do racing or sports games. I played Batman. Played the shit out of Batman. You know I did. Arkham City, specifically. Yeah, I miss Infamous. Oh, did you know that we're finally getting some news on Prototype? After all these years? Oh, yeah. You can't handle the power of the umbrella. Umbrella, Ella. You're not fast enough. You're not brave enough. That's right. That's right. What was my first game? My first game ever? My first ever video game? My first ever video game was when I was 5 years old. My parents bought me a Game Boy for the first time, and they bought me Sonic Advance 2. That was my first ever video game. Ah, memories. Sonic Advance 2. Some cool concepts, but arguably the worst of the three. Any horror games? I like a good horror game every now and again, but it's got to be a pretty good horror game. You know, a lot of the horror games that I end up playing are boring. I don't get scared very easy. I mean, Amenti. When I first started YouTube, I played Amenti. That was pretty great. I could use some more of that.
All puppets must die. Kill the puppet.
All right, Survivor. You ready to not survive no mo?
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
Show me. Back shots, good sir. We practice back shots in this house. Nothing but back shots all day. Yeah, there are some guard. I don't remember how old it was, but the first game was Majora's Mask. You know,
I wish I'd known.
I was never
Surviving.
big on Zelda, but I could see why people actually love it. You know, but it's funny. I thought about doing Resident Evil 7 because it's arguably like one of the best as far as actual horror goes.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
His name is Winter. That's Ethan Winter. He's gonna become a Redfield.
I was afraid to die.
First game was Pokemon Silver. My first Pokemon game. It's funny to get this. I wasn't in. It took like, I wasn't into Pokemon as like, oh man, I want to get that game, and then I bought that game. My first ever Pokemon game, my mom actually found a Pokemon Fire Red cartridge at work. It was just sitting there. She didn't know where the hell it came from, so she grabbed it and she brought it home. My brother obviously wasn't interested, but I popped it in and I'm like, okay, now I'm into Pokemon now. Ah, the good old days. I didn't realize that Fire Red actually came out after Emerald, I think. This game was... Alright. Woco. If this thing can block rain, it can block fire. And don't tell me how that logic matches up. Come here. There's no running from destiny. We're having a gentlemanly duel whether you like it or not. It's gonna jab you in the crotch a whole bunch. Back off of him. Over here. Gonna do the Taco Bell. Ah, how am I on fire? No way. Boo! Aww. Boosh. 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 Up in. Yeah. Stab and rip. Oh, yeah. This weapon's kind of growing on me. Just a little bit. Okay, that's the third time you've done that. Mm-hmm. As it stated earlier, the umbrella is mightier than the gun. Bitch. Rexo Edits, how you doing? Things are going quite well, quite well. This is the gentleman run. And it's going quite well, my good man, quite well. Yes, things are going quite well, quite well. My god, no complaints. Never played Counter-Strike either. There's a whole lot of games I didn't play. I refuse to play any... You know what game type I really refuse to play? Those type of games that come out and you open the box and it immediately tries to sell you an expansion pass. That means they had a game that they ripped assets from and then expect you to pay more for. EA is real good for that. What was that with Battlefront 2? You had to spend somewhere like upward of like $2,000 to buy everything. Have I ever played Kingdom Hearts before? I have not.
Could they be from Moonlight?
Never cared about it.
Oh, did puppets do this?
Don't need that guy forking me.
Do you want to go? Are you?
The Stalker's greeting. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's just Diablo. I played Diablo, like back when Diablo 3 first came out. I played that with a friend for a good long while. You know what game I wished got bigger or survived a little, was able to survive a little better? Evolve. I thought Evolve was a really cool idea. Get like a team of hunters up against a monster that constantly gets stronger.
Welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway.
Unfortunately, it didn't sell very well. It played pretty well, but I don't know. I guess it just wasn't worth keeping on for too long. It had its time in the sun, but they eventually shut down the servers. I think there are still some
So, thanks
servers
for moving
that
it on a clip,
players keep up
Saint
manually, though.
Frangelico.
So, you know, it's still
Hi,
surviving
kid.
somehow.
Hi, kid. Frangelico.
Even if it's not very
Wonderful,
well.
Saint. Wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krot.
If you're with a mustache and a long
It's
hat, I
been
don't have
my pleasure,
a long
friends.
hat. I don't have a
And
mustache.
enjoy the
I
rest
don't
of
think you can
your
get a
journey.
mustache.
I've been your captain on this ride.
I tried looking for
Gemini.
one, but I don't think you can get a mustache.
Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do?
Mustache castache.
I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on. Oh, something's off. Do you see
Why do I kill the Atone after Doctor? It's just part of cleanup. I don't want to go back. I don't want to. I mean, it's not really out of the way, but you know, I have a whole system. So I figure I just get rid of her while I'm getting rid of a lot of the other minor nuisances instead of stopping.
No idea what those things are, pal.
On you, not the MC. Well, I still don't have a mustache. You gotta be more specific. But even then, it still wouldn't matter because I don't have a mustache or a top hat. Only Pinocchio has these things.
What is happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strange.
You gotta be more Pacific.
I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
Condolences for not having mustache. I can't grow facial hair worth a damn. If you couldn't tell already. Don't forget to add. Just having fake one. I know fake ones. I don't have them. So bad because I went back to Moonlight Town and the Atone fight just started to have no idea what happens if you go. Yeah, she gets angry at you for killing. Yeah. Who would have thought? Like I'll have to wonder why she does get angry at us, because she lied to us to keep us away, but she also expected us to be human. Okay, so we take reduced damage, but we don't recoil. You know, that's cool. That's pretty cool. There's people on Etsy who sell knitted beers for a winter. This face warmer. It's like one of those kind of times where there's like a time lapse. You think it's a super long time, but it turns out it's just a face warmer in the shape of a beard. I can't believe we were about to start an argument about me putting on a fake mustache. It's like you have Uno. Put on a fake mustache. I don't have it. It came free with Liza P. I didn't even get how she figured out that. Yeah, I don't know. How does she even know it's us that killed Andreas? Why would she even care? Well, it's Krot. Everybody's insane in this town. Everybody. Except for Donkey. He was right. He wasn't insane, he was right. Why you booing me? I'm right. What about Mass Effect? I heard that was a good horror game. People love Mass Effect. I don't care for Mass Effect. Dead Space is cool. You know where they get the term Dead Space? That's basically what our immediate space around us is. We're in dead space. Like there's nothing around us. Just, you know, us out here, at least as far as we know. In Dead Space's you know, in Dead Space's case, they call it Dead Space because it's literally just, you know, dead dead living creatures, you know, living dead tissue, but for us, it's dead space because there's really just nothing around. And if there is, we can't find it. It's empty. We're gonna wait for another ball. Those big electric balls, they hurt. I don't know if they one-shot me, but they probably will. Come here. What's worse, nothing being around us or something that you wouldn't expect? People might think it's kind of lonely for there to be nothing around us, but I think it's pretty, I call it secure. Because if there really is something out there, we probably don't want them finding us. The irony is the one named Crazy was right. It's like Kanye said, in a world full of lies, the ones telling the truth is crazy. That's true. It's called the Mad Donkey. He's not mad because he's insane. He's just an angry donkey. Put your arm down. That was totally at the right time, bro. Deb. Rib poke. By the way, I suggested if you do a normal weapon plus 1 throw, what do you think? I actually did. Well, I actually basically did something like that with the Master Chef knife. After all, I love how it's only on the blade and not on the umbrella. With the Master Chef knife because, you know, chefs need flame in order to cook anything, so I just did fire-based stuff, and I really only used the Molotovs. YouTubers I used to watch, and it's so crazy finding out most of the videos are like 10 years ago. Yeah, it's, I used to be real into YouTubers, but I don't know, I don't watch a whole lot of YouTuber stuff anymore. I mean, I still do, from time to time. Especially now that, you know, I'm part of the whole thing. But I don't know if I qualify for the term YouTuber because I'm not all that big. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Come here, pull you through the table. Come here, I'll do it again. I said, come here. Deb. Oh, right, I'm a gentleman. I forgot to say please. Come here, please. Boosh. 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 Aha. Yeah, throw your tantrum in the corner there, schmucko. Boosh. Boosh. That was easy. I wasn't going to lie to Alidoro this time, but you know what? Better safe than sorry, right? I don't know if I'll get up enough of humanity by not lying to him. I'm sharpening an umbrella. A lot of comedians have said that Earth doesn't get invaded because Earth is the planet they roll their window up. Yeah, that's true, but, you know, even if we were that unsafe, it wouldn't matter. If you're powerful enough to get here, you shouldn't have any issue fighting, you know? Well, what my concern is, even if the aliens came here in peace, sooner or later, one of these assholes here is going to fuck it up. Any good graces that we find ourselves with the alien, with, you know, in the aliens with, somebody's going to fuck it up by immediately trying to shoot at them just because. Hey IBN, how you doing? Always lie to Allie, it's funny as... Always lie to Allie about what? Ali. Most funny YouTuber I used to watch retired instead of working as a doctor. Oh yeah, who's that? There's a lot of people on YouTube who came and went. There's also the Twilight Zone version where they tend to be nice and then kidnap people to be food. Yeah, that's true. Remember They Live? Because they look different. Why your skin green? We don't take kindly to your type around here. Lately, my YouTube feed has videos of gamer crash out and stuff. Yeah, me too. I'm not sure why. I'm about to crash out on Andreas here in a second. About to show him who's boss. About to challenge him to a gentleman's duel. Dodge. Aha. Aha, I saw that coming, you prick. You jumped right over me. I just noticed. It's kind of got like chicken legs. Dodge. Jab, 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 dodge. Pushing me in a corner, but it doesn't matter because that's phase 1 without even getting hurt. Called an R7 and R9. Huh. I've actually, I never heard of that one. So. Aha! Aha! Block. Dodge. Yep. 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 Oh, too late, you bastard. No. Ah. I was hoping I was gonna do this hitless. Okay, this is awkward. Ah, come on. I couldn't go anywhere. That was like the one spot I couldn't do it. You know, I couldn't go anywhere, and the whole point is to get around him, and I couldn't do that because his leg was caught on the door. Yeah. I won't say that's weird, but I have to wonder why that region specifically. Hey, if it's good to have folks around it, you know. What the hell? The hell is he doing? Like that, Andreas. Come here. Not again. Dodge. Yeah. Dodge. Phase 2. Again. Weapon is useful because there are some radiant areas. Yeah, it keeps me nice and dry. And, you know, alive. Yeah, you see how the tracking on that doesn't make any sense? Talked about it on my on the last live. I got hit by some of that. For whatever reason, it kind of like reserves his spot. Kind of like with Melania. You know, with Melania, when Melania does waterfowl, she it's like you try to go underneath her and it doesn't work because for whatever reason it still reserves her spot even if she's not physically there. Jump over me. Doesn't matter in the slightest. What the hell is he doing? He's acting weird today. The damage is alright. I'd say the damage is okay. I've seen better damage. I've had better. better? Ah.
What in Crot's name happened here? I haven't a clue myself.
Come on.
There's gotta be someone at the hotel who knows something.
Click on Gemini. Hold on, I gotta turn on my friend real quick. Yeah, individual strikes aren't great, but like, it could strike so many times it doesn't matter. If you must fight one wing worm.
Crot was just a small town on the coast of
I don't really like fighting the Andreas side of Andreas, you know? Because he just wiggles around everywhere, and it's hard to catch him. I had to keep running around, trying to get him. No thanks.
Through isolation and neglect,
I just stick to the not annoying part.
nothing but dangerous alleys and slums. On the bright side, I guess the whole city of Crot's pretty much like that now.
You know, it would be interesting if you could do like a drop attack only run, but sadly, Pinocchio can't jump for some reason. Puppets can't jump. Cats can't dance and puppets can't jump. Yeah, we like that big monster chicken leg hiney. Haha. Got him always in the air. I have to wonder what the Black River Brotherhood is going to be like. Do you think you might stream Elden Ring Night Rain? Yeah, I will. I'll try, at least. Wish I had some folks to play with. You know, competent players to play with, you know. Instead of strangers online. Though I have to... Well, it's probably going to end up with, you know, a team full of wilders. There's going to be a full team full of wilders. I know it. I just know it. Open the umbrella. Oh, yeah, no, hold on. It's... Oh, geez, it's raining out. Oh, gotta keep myself dry. For like a second. Kept him dry. Nice and dry. These barrels full of... Bunch of wine everywhere? Is that what this is? Definitely be poking holes in that umbrella. $1.50? It's full of holes. It belonged to a queen. The Queen of Switzerland. Wait a minute. They don't have a queen. See the new Night Rain character they showed the other day? Oh yeah, the Iron Eye. That's kind of right up my alley because we don't, you know, we don't get a lot of archer characters in Souls-likes. Always stuck with the magic option. And it's like, don't get me wrong, magic is cool, but I want some good old-fashioned archery. Like you said, you do art. Yep, I drew that. I didn't put in that was just something I did in a half hour. It wasn't anything I put in a whole lot of effort into. I ever played DMC? I've definitely played DMC. I played the shit out of DMC 5. You're never getting Overwatch gameplay. If you want Overwatch gameplay, you're gonna have to go somewhere else, bro. You are barking up the wrong tree. Yeah, let's just go for it. Door's open. Just having infinite arrows and speedier moveset makes bows seem way better. And yeah, it's... I like archer characters. We don't get a whole lot of those in games like that, and it's yeah, I think it's a real shame. It's nice to know that we're finally getting one. No Dante must die challenges.
Bring it on.
I played the game like a decade ago. I didn't say I played the game. I don't play it now. Come here, you little... Big bro got in the way. Out of the way. Aha! You're done. Yeah, Overwatch is... It's not Marvel Rivals, how about that? I haven't even played Marvel Rivals and I know it's better. And what do you play daily? I don't play anything daily. I find games that could potentially be interesting and I play them.
Don't you want to play with me?
I play Lives of Peace so much because, you know, it works. It allows us to have this. Yeah. Yeah. Back shots, my good man. Big Bro, I always notice that. You ever notice that just how into it Big Bro gets? Like, he runs so hard into it that he rolls. He falls ass over tea kettle. Aha! Aha! Stab. And rip.
Survive and win.
Yeah. Let's totally fucking murder your brother. It's over. I'm sorry. Now it's over. Haha. Playing Overwatch is scary as someone who with bad FPS. It's just Overwatch had its time in the sun, and then Blizzard fucked it up as they always do. And now we have Marvel Rivals, and then now we don't worry about Overwatch anymore. If I bought Overwatch today, I'd buy it just to throw it in the trash. I spent $60 to put something in a landfill. Did I try the new Monster Hunter? No, but I did hear good things about it. Though I'm not a fan of the Monster Hunter formula. I'm really not. You are under time constraints to go hunt down this big old monster, and you. The whole point is, you're supposed to hunt it, and aren't you supposed to, like, kill it? But you do better if you don't kill it, and you just trap it instead. And the trapping is a hell of a lot easier. So what's the point of even fucking killing it in the first place, then? Or even fighting it at all? And then, if it gets hurt, if it gets a little bit hurt, it runs away from you. So you gotta spend 5 minutes fucking chasing it down, and then you gotta attack it some more, only for it to run away again a minute 30 later. Oh shit, you're out of time. Fuck boy, do it again. You get nothing. Didn't care for World, and I didn't care for every Monster Hunter after that, but I've heard that current Monster Hunter is okay. So, not a fan. Played Overwatch once, the beta, and until I missed the old Overwatch was good, or fun. How about that? I won't say it's good, but it was fun. It was definitely fun. It feels like everybody had their own, bullshit. Nah, skill issue? No. The only difference, Monster Hunter and God Eater both had the same formula, and both of them didn't work for me. I got about as powerful as I could with those games, and I just kept running around. The whole point is just running around, chopping away at the thing, and then running out of time. Either you succeed or you don't, and it's like, Nope. I see no reason why every mission should take a half hour.
The entertainment district.
What do you think?
Call it extravagant.
Tom, yeah, I don't know.
Operas, operettas, street concerts, all
I have
running
no idea.
24/7. Adelina Corday, singing in a red dress. Oh, she was the most
People, people are always quick to say, "Oh no, it's skill issue." It'd be skill issue if I couldn't win. I did win, but I didn't fucking care for it.
Sure if she's still alive.
Like AI limit. I've already beaten the game 4 times, and I still don't care for it. I thought it would get better by playing with it in different ways, but it just didn't get better. And it didn't really grow on me, you know what I mean? League of Legends. League of Legends is for... that's like... that'll just bring out the most toxic part of you. That's why I refuse to play League of Legends.
Oh, I can hear you. Let's
Alright.
I dedicate this performance
Yeah, 4
to my
times.
sister Adelina.
Get umbrellaed. White lady about to be stained red. I'm just as fast as you, bitch. Come here. Boom. Uh-huh. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
You stole my sister from me.
Uh-huh. Too late. Oh, yeah. Fa-boof. Infinite back shots. She's really making me work for it today, isn't she? Boom. Still not dead? Puppet string. Good. Get umbrella. AI beat you, the snipers won. Nope, I beat the snipers now. Snipers aren't much of an issue anymore. So, you know, that obstacle is done and over with. 45 minutes average for one game is crazy. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah, how embarrassing do you just gotta be to like this Mary Poppins ass weapon. Get out of the way. See, you could just step over these fuckers and you just don't do it. Well, I'm a gentleman. You don't step over, you ask him to move. Politely. You ask, you know, Tilly over there to not hit you with her purse. What is the PR now? Well, the PR hasn't really changed. The PR still belongs to the Trident at 2 minutes 41 minutes. At 2 hours 41 minutes. But as crazy as the crits are on that thing, it's hard not to PR with it. Boom, 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 boom. Got a bit of a scuffed area here. Got big nose fuckers throwing stuff at me, and they call it big nose, big nose. One time I played a 46 round Valorant game and it ended in a draw. I played a lot of Smash Bros when I was a kid. I still remember it like it was yesterday. My brother and I had the biggest battle royale we ever had. A 25 stock battle on Smash Bros. Brawl. He chose Captain Falcon, I chose Snake. It was back and forth. One of us had the lead, then the other. Back and forth. It was crazy. It all came down to the wire. My brother had a 2-stock lead, but I managed to clean it up nicely. Managed to clean it up nicely. It was 1 stock each, but he had about a 60% lead on me. Things were down to the wire. He was around 60%. I was around like 120. He only needed 1 Raptor boost in order to kill me, but he screwed up the Raptor boost, and I got him with that quick front smash, and it was over. In the end, I had won. He got so mad. Our front door was metal. It was made of actual steel. He got so mad about it, he punched it so hard that he nearly broke his hand and dented the metal door. It was a glorious day. He needed to ice his hand, but and he never told Mom, and we never told Mom what happened because she wasn't home. So. And she never noticed the dent in the door, so sports games. I never got why people liked it. I didn't care for sports games. If I wanted, you know, I just play the sport, you know. Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Crash Out. Like, Smash Bros. Is kind of like the video game equivalent of Uno. It is the quickest way to lose relationships. Let's see. It's time to challenge old Romeo. It's time to challenge my good friend Romeo to a gentleman's duel. And you play chess? I mean, like, if it's there and I got nothing else to do, sure. Don't really have anybody to play chess with. I'm too fast for you. Too fast. Too fast, Romeo. How's Juliet? Oh, wait, you don't have one because you get no bitches. You get no hoes. You're just a big dude in an even bigger suit. Uh-huh. Dodge. Ah. I've been real fond of them sweeping attacks lately, but it doesn't matter.
I have to kill you to stop it all. There's no other way.
Damn it. Ow. Heal. Stab, stab. Yeah, stab a whole bunch. Stab, stab. You have to pick it up, Romeo. You're losing the duel. Uh-huh. Oh, that was cool looking. Stab and rip. It's over. No chance. No chance. No shot. Yeah, he's too... Well, he can't get no bitches now. He's too busy being dead.
Changed. I gotta think the puppets will have changed too, right?
He was my homeboy until he decided to sick those goons on me. I don't care how big his castle is. He ain't stacking that paper.
As a man, if it will.
Do you see those fat stacks of ergo I got? I bet he doesn't have ergo like that.
What's going
I'm not
on?
Gentleman P anymore.
All these puppets look utterly
I was gonna say something else, but I don't know.
They seem lost.
What's the opposite of gentleman?
Then again, maybe they're
A dick?
warning him?
Jerk?
Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without a team to guide them.
This girl about to crash out. Boom. 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 I will admit it's pretty satisfying to watch the umbrella opening like that. But did you forget about that? Yeah, well, it's because did she look like Arachnera to you? Arachnera? Or is it Arachnia? I don't remember. I don't remember her name. Arachnera, Arachnia? Planning on doing an art stream? Maybe someday. That could be fun. Problem is with that is that I have to get like recording program on my other computer because I do my drawing on my other computer instead. Glad to see Twitter, but found nothing. Oh yeah, my art Twitter is gone. I wasn't Novaride back then. And I'm not telling you my old handle, don't even suggest it. Back when I was an artist, ambiguity was my whole thing. And that hasn't changed. Nobody knew what I just was. Ah. Ah. Bro, pummeling me. That's not very cash money of you. Uh-oh. No, don't destroy all this wine. You bastard. That's okay. You bastard. Now I can't even get crunk anymore. Oh, I want to see the art. Nobody will know. Kind of everybody will know. My face is on. You can kind of see my face right now. But if I get some, if I manage to get, I don't know. I'll probably have to get a new computer for drawing, in order for that to be the case. Because I use on a touch screen. I don't use one of those stupid ass tablets. I use a touch screen in order to draw with. Based on your icon, you looks well. Thank you. That puppet spider lady isn't hot. I've seen hotter spider girls. She's office hot. She's only hot because she's the only woman around. On stream then, huh? Possible I could do that. It's possible. I could feel comfortable with a Wacom tablet doing design. I had a, back when I originally had it, bought it back in 2019. I wanted a Wacom, but I ended up getting a studio. What's it called? Something Studio. It was a lot bigger than anything Wacom had. I still use it to this day, but it doesn't perform like it used to. Ow. The wine! Not the wine! Ow, you... What? So let me get this straight. This guy managed to not hit me, but he hit the person behind me, but she decided to say, fuck that, and just hit me anyway? No way. That didn't make a lot of sense. Or any, for that matter. Who could do digital art impressed me so much because I can only do traditional. Yeah, it's traditional. I found is easier because there isn't like a discrepancy between your pen, and the paper. You know. You know, the ink kind of goes where you want it to go, but on digital. Just because you put your hand there and you point the stylus there doesn't mean that's where it's going to draw. I know from experience. Alright, I come back to run it back. They're doing such good damage, too. Son of a bitch. Used to like to draw, but after high school, I didn't find the time or the passion. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to. Well, how about this? If you wanted to draw on Twitter for as long as I did, you were gonna need to, you know, actually enjoy it. Yeah, get him. Get him. There you go. Oh! Kill the crowd. Digital, I could see why people would think digital would be easier because it's a lot easier to get rid of your mistakes. When you do it on paper, you know, you fuck up, you'll be able to get rid of it for the most part, but it's not. Like, you could bribe all bosses and don't fight them. Well, I don't think they'll accept money. Yeah, why would they accept your ergo when they can just take it? It's not money they're after. I likes you and I want you.
The grand exhibition theme was automatic puppets and
You drew on the wall since you lived alone. I can't do that here because this place does not belong to me. That's a good way to get evicted. I like to see art. I follow a lot of art account on Insta, but I don't do it. Still got some art friends. It's funny. Find people all over on Twitter, and then you start interacting with them. I get a friend from Argentina. I know a guy from Ecuador. I know a guy from Indonesia. I know a half Japanese girl. Well, Ali can't trick me into get kicked out. Only I decide whether I'm kicked out. Ow. I had really bad art block, and I'm so worried that college is going to be the reason I stop doing it. Don't. I could see why. I could see why you'd be worried about that. For me, working out used to be my passion back when I was like 18. I used to be like super fit when I was 18, but then I started working at FedEx. I started going to college, and all my drive to do anything just kind of went down the drain. I really let myself go. 45 pounds later, I went, you know what? That's enough. Then I lost the weight, but I don't have my strength back yet. Quit spinning around me, you prick. As I said before, I used to bench 225 pretty handily. I can't do that now. Not no more. I'm an old guy. Strength went down the drain because I pissed it all away. So, how about this? That's why I said on that short earlier, use your legs. Use them. Don't take it for granted. Don't take your strength for granted either. If you got muscles, use them. Because they will go away. I know from experience, dude. I was stronger. It's kind of sad. I was stronger when I was 16 than I am now. Of course, it's quite a bit easier to build muscle when you're younger, but I am still technically in prime age. To run a lot, but now I lose my breath after a 1 meter run. Now I lose my breath just standing up. I thought about doing a run today, and then I was out of breath, so I just decided to say fuck it. At 36 compared to when I was 26, vastly different, and I'm not anywhere near as strong as I used to be. Primate said, "Old man Noah." Yeah, it's kind of funny. I got a lot of people who call me Nova, and it's not Nova Ride, it's Nova Ride. But I guess there's no bad choice here. I guess if I had to be called anything, Nova isn't a bad choice. Last time I saw my six-pack, when my age started with a 1. Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus. My abs are back. Just that they require a bit more definition. It takes time. I used to have a very powerful 8-pack. Most people I only have 6. I have 12. Mr. Streamer? I mean, didn't you call me Mr. Streamer last stream? So what changed in the past 2 days? Okay, time for Victor. He's not about to be much of a Victor today, because I'm winning this gentleman's duel. Okay, but trying to be consistent is the worst. Consistency is the key. Consistency is key.
Open your eyes.
Boop. Oh, Victor, you think you're all that. Being in the corner only makes me stronger, bud. Look at that. Just stab me the junk over it. Aha! I saw that coming. I'm too fast for you, huh? Dodge. Ah, I didn't dodge. Why didn't you dodge, Pinocchio? Why? Maybe the Emperor of the Night was right to turn you back into a puppet. Yeah, I just discovered that movie last night. Did you know that there was a non-Disney related Pinocchio movie made back in '87? And it's not supposed to be a direct sequel to the Disney film. It's supposed to be a direct sequel to the book. Disney tried to sue him about that, but the courts ruled in favor of the creators, not Disney. Disney. Ah! He dabbed me up a little too fast for that one. Uh-huh. Too fast for aha ha 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 ha. He didn't even bother trying to reach me. Bing. Bop. Boop. Bop. Bing. Damn it. Will you just dodge around him like I keep telling you to do? I mean, that was pretty cool. Ah. Boom. Yeah, dick. Boom. There we go. Boom. Huh. That's weird. Never seen her do that before. I win.
I'm surprised.
Isn't that like the Wizard of Oz sequel where back in the 80s there wasn't a sequel to the old movie but the second book? I don't know. There might have been.
I'm so the hour we all so well.
It's just so weird because you could tell that they were really trying, but it was definitely not Disney. Because they made some satanic ass faces in that movie.
Isle of Alchemists. According to the guy, Vanini visited that place.
And some of that shit was something straight out of the Mandela catalog.
Wow, the ID's no.
Just don't overthink it. Just pin time it when you want to see it on your phone. Your next destination is the gym. Return to Oz. That movie is... I never watched it, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, what is it? It's like, look. The Disney version of Pinocchio, what was that back? What was that, the 40s? Something like that. It was dark, but like it wasn't trippy. But what is it with every movie that came out of 2008 that was so... everything, it felt like a drug trip. And I get, you know, that was part of the whole theme thing, but why did it have to extend to Pinocchio? I'm a real boy.
This place
That's 12 shillings for the possessed toy.
There's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually it had much bigger
Yeah. If anything, be like me.
suspicions, horrific
Be like me
solutions.
and just simple-mind it whenever you want to go to the gym. I'd be like,
It's just terrible to think about.
for me, I just say, my muscles, want muscles strong. I go gym now. Too fast for the dog. Once I complete the impossible wad, I'll be an absolute unit. Everyone wants absolute unit status. Return to Oz at the scene where Dorothy is running down a hall with a bunch of lady heads and glass cases along the walls just screaming. Yeah, that feels like something out of the 80s. Alright, Tubbo. Uh-huh. Oh, he can't keep up. Ah, and that dodge blocked a little too early. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my. It just explodes so violently. With her escaping an why would Dorothy be in an insane asylum? How did she get there? The Wicked Witch is dead, so like who the hell put her there? Is it because of her dream? They say that this woman is clearly insane. We're off to see the wizard. Do you have a gym close to my house? I do, and I'm lazy to drive 20 minutes every time I want to work out. Mine's only 8 minutes away. Ha. Wait till Pinocchio finds out about tax, and we'll see if you like still being a real boy. Is Geppetto German? We're good. Oh, Pinocchio. It's time you start learning about taxes. I don't know his accent doesn't sound very German. Unless that's how Germans are actually supposed to sound. Maybe he's... I don't know his nationality. Thought he was supposed to be German. They told her about... Oh, okay, of course. Clearly insane. Yeah, it's what... They're Italian? Yeah, Geppetto didn't sound very Italian either. At least not in the movie. I've heard a lot of Italians speak, and none of them sound quite like Geppetto did. So I don't know what the hell accent the voice actor was supposed to be doing, but I don't know. Either they're supposed to be Italian, I do not think it... Yeah, maybe Dorothy should have kept Alice to herself. There's no place like home. There's no place... Are the movies worth watching? Carla, well... Yeah, the writer, the original writer, yeah, he was Italian. You don't need a good gym. And you just, ow. Rolled into her and she didn't give a fuck. Good gym bro or gym coach. Remember, anything is weight as long as you have imagination. Yeah, back before I started going to the gym, when I really wanted a good bicep workout, I used my mattress. I used my mattress to work out my biceps. Did you ever watch the live-action Pinocchio? I did not, and I don't plan to. Because live-action anything is just awful. Unless it's the Addams Family, in which case it actually it doesn't feel too bad. Live action. Why does everything have to be live action? They never should have live action Snow White. Who's the stupid fuck that thought that was a good idea? The greatest movie of the year. No, it's not. No, it's not. Who's the stupid asshole who told you that? It was so bad my sister made me watch it with her. The only good thing that was that the blue fairy looked pretty. You know, there's only... I feel bad for Shrek Pinocchio. He only ever wanted to be a real boy, and for like an instant, for like only a moment he got it. He was up on stage dancing, he just gets instantly turned back into a puppet. I'm a real boy! I'm a real boy! Oh! He was a real boy for all of 7 seconds. Live action Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Evolution. Yeah, the only thing out of Dragon Ball Evolution was I thought Piccolo looked pretty good. Just in terms of how he looked. The whole movie was awful, but like, Piccolo didn't look too bad. Stab the ankles of giant puppet. How you doing, man? Hey, Augustus. How you doing? Not doing too bad. This is actually a pretty fun weapon. Glad you could join us. How was it? Yeah, I mixed feelings about it. I mean, I'm having fun with it. I give it a B. Don't aim for his ass. Aim for the foot. Damn it. Should have stopped turning. How long is it gonna... Really? Really? How many fucking charge attacks did I need to put in into this thing before it just decided to finally stun? I don't think its stun threshold is any higher than the one inside of Vanini Works. Need to find out how you saw DBZ and said, yeah, I can make this good live action. Soviet Piccolo? Soviet Pinocchio. I thought it said Soviet Piccolo for a second. Gohan Tovarik. Boosh. Just put the hurting on him. Just put the hurting on it. Not dealing with you stepping on me again. Enough of your tantrum. The only recent live action that was good was One Piece, to be honest. I heard some mixed reviews on that, but, you know. One Piece is goated. I mean, I really like the guy who played Mihawk. That was cool. Shut up. Well, nature's get with all the nice runs I had, nature's got to even itself out eventually, right? You. Dry land. You won't last a minute on my turf. Dry land. How they flop live action Avatar twice. Can't be that hard, can it? They have all the source material they need. Look, people can give Nostalgia Critic all the shit that they want. He was right in his original review of The Last Airbender. He was right. He was right about everything that he said. Because, like, look, he's like one Earthbender is capable of throwing around tanks. They're able to shift the Earth. Like, they're on a metal ship that breaks their spirits because they can't do anything about it because there's nothing to bend, right?
Ah, you trust me.
And then they're in a. You hit it big and you have moves. Can you pass it
And
out?
if you're
Say
not alive, then you must
out-of-pocket
be dead.
jokes.
That's just logic.
I already say out-of-pocket jokes all the time. I have mods. You mean? You mean moods? I'd only have mods if I was part of a Discord. Or if I opened a Discord.
What was her name? I don't recall.
Can you believe this guy used to give me trouble? He was the most troublesome NPC in the game for me for a long time. And then one day something just clicked and realized that he is just not like that. Come on. There we go.
I remember now.
And most recent Stargazer.
Adelina.
Yeah, instead of with 2.3 million, now I've got 3.5. I don't even get Discord. You get Discord service at all. I mean, I have a Discord. I just don't have a Discord server. I'm only part of servers. I don't have one. It's just that is difficult to manage. That is real difficult to manage. It is all too easy to get in trouble because some asshole decides to make it bad for everybody. I am sure in future I'm getting banned from this chat somehow. I mean, all you gotta do is just behave yourself. That can't be too hard, can it? A Survivor and Al Doctor my first playthrough. I mean, Survivor gave me some trouble until I realized he was just a dirty R1 spammer, so I worked around that. And Al Doctor, he has so many huge tells. So, just kind of wait for those. Weasel, on the other hand, it could always go one way or the other with her, She hits so damn hard. She does more damage with the fire axe than I do, and I don't like it.
To fall for a to humanity. Now pay the price.
Boom. She thugged it out. Aha! Aha! I'll do it again. Ah, she backstepped out of it. Ah! Ah! Stop splooging on me. Oh. No, she did what I asked. By dying. The ones I've tried to view, there's always way too many people for me to communicate when there's 100 different names popping up every second. It's just that, like, look, I see YouTubers who open up their own Discord all the time and they just don't use them. They don't interact with anybody because there's just too many people to interact with. There's not really a place to start. And if you interact with one of them, that's a whole dog pile going on, and then eventually you're gonna get a lot of people who are trying to get you in trouble on purpose just because they can. That's a lot of negativity I don't want to deal with. Forget half the area. Weasel can jump as far as she wants. She can quite literally jump as far across the arena as she wants. I've tested it before.
I hope you.
Okay, Pinocchio. There's time to feel your chest later, bud. Right now, we get a. Stop saying your name. What? Weasel? 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 He's a weasel to me. That no good. That no good little nothing. She's just a violent street urchin. I know exactly what to do with street urchins. What? Much like the other street urchins who have no parents, life didn't want her either. Alright. Green monster. I'm about to show him this umbrella. Let's see what this umbrella do to the big tentacle monster. Oh, don't bother running. That won't save you. Don't bother running, pal. Backing up won't save you either. Bang. Bop. Boop. Ah, shit. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Bang. There it goes again. Boom, boom, boom. Where you going? Bang, bop. Boom. Boom. Stab. Rip. Boom. There's phase 2. The green ogre of the swamp. Yeah, somebody should mod that in. When you first start the battle, it screams, "What are you doing in my swamp?" Boosh. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Yeah. Stab, 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 stab. Stab. Rip. Stab. Ah. Nope. I win again. Poke. Get your ass out of my face. You're joking, you're joking! You know, looking at it up close, what is my favorite movie? I don't know. Not really much of a movie guy. I've seen some good films in the past. I guess I could start bringing up some movies that I happen to enjoy. But this movie, somebody calls us the Kingsman run. I did enjoy the original Kingsman movie. I did enjoy that. The original Deadpool. I love the Iron Giant. That'll always be a classic for me. Let's see what else. The original Incredibles. Though I did enjoy the second Incredibles. I'm not big on horror movies because they're just boring to me. In the end, everybody dies. That's basically the formula for every horror movie ever. But I did enjoy Get Out. I enjoyed Get Out a lot. Because it subverted my expectation in a way that I genuinely did not expect. And that's something to celebrate.
Did you feel
Is it El Mas Chingon?
amplification effect?
I'm not sure what it means, but how is Etiquette? Etiquette's fun so far. Etiquette is very fun so far. As far as how it performs, I give it a B, but it's been fun, and it's our last boss weapon. Boom. Before anybody says it, I am not doing Golden Lie. It's not happening. Ever. The only horror movies I like are psychological horrors. Oh yeah, I love psychological. That's part of why I like the Mandela catalog so much. I love psychological stuff, even if it became less psychological and more of just a story. Ow! No! Leave me alone! The funny thing is that I'm a pasty white. Oh, the biggest badass. Oh. I'm a pasty white dude. Hey, welcome to the club. The bags under my eyes are so dark. Yeah, I don't know, after the, you know, the incident, after the whole lies by Alex's old partner. I don't know why it all happened in the first place, but that's kind of a huge lie to tell just because you can. Basically, for those who don't know, I love the Mandela catalog. The creator Alex Kister had a partner who lied to the entire internet about him being a pedophile. It obviously wasn't true. And they fled the internet in shame because they couldn't take responsibility for any of the shit that they'd done, so yeah. But Mandela catalog, and the worst part is, Alex lost a lot of his team, and even with the revelation that their partner was lying, a lot of his team didn't come back. So now he's working with what he's got, and we gotta wait a long time for the next project. But he's come up with some pretty cool stuff so far, especially that last video. That last video made me go, uh-oh. I love the way he tells his story.
In a city where everything is upside
I mean, I guess they did apologize, but again, that's not something you could just be forgiven for. Oh, you thought you could run. Yeah, I hate that move. I hate that move too. You're not alone. Come here. Back shots. Back shots all day. Puppet string all day. How many times do I gotta kill you with the puppet string, Weasel? How many times? Am I going to do more Liza P runs? Probably. I mean, after this, I don't really know what's going to be particularly interesting, except I do have one good idea. I want to do a run involving the left arm of steel. It's a Legion arm only, but in this case, I'm just punching everything to death. Everything. I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything. Latinas, Russians, and albinos are hard to get and hard to live with. Are they? I'm not albino. I'm just so white that I look albino. I reflect light. I'm like a crystal ball. I'm like a crystal ball when I walk in the door. I'm not the one punch man. I'm the all punch man. The other starting weapons? Nah. That's not super interesting. Nah. I mean, the Wintry Rapier run didn't get a whole lot of reception. Not really. So, can't imagine the other ones will. Oh, I thought he was gonna. Oh, he is gonna. Thank you, bad. Yeah, got to use that extra strength SPF at the beach. Yeah, I need that SPF 80. If I could get that SPF 1000, that'd be great. Switch to acid right now, I guess. Maybe Hammerhead will hit me, and maybe he won't be so bad. And maybe I won't regret this decision. There's something different about this place. Just can't put my finger on it. Oh, you know they're gonna be fun. Just that I have to wonder who we're going to buy them from.
The workshop's transportation base close to Krat's Central Station. Maybe that's why the puppets were so hell-bent on attacking the place during the frenzy. I didn't see it myself. I didn't know the scale of it all.
I played
So let's add that earthquake to our list of
SH2R.
strange and bizarre happenings in Krat.
I don't know what that is.
Keep moving.
Silent Hill 2? Is that what that is? Silent Hill? If it's Silent Hill, I have no, you fuck. I have not. I never even played the original Silent Hill, so I have not played the Silent Hill remake. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Then bring fire with me. Boosh. Not even about to give you the chance. Boom. 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 I wasn't even about to give you the chance. Really good. It might be an interesting stream. Maybe. No, I know I saw some of Jack play it. I think Jack played some of it, didn't he? I don't know if he beat it. Boom. Boom. Stab. Rip. Stab. That's gotta be terrifying. I mean, every so often you can find a good horror game. I want to build like the dad from Resident Evil 7. Yeah, Jack doesn't have... He's not mutated, that's his dad strength. I gotta say though, Jack's a trooper. That man could not be put down easy. What's the name of Jack's older brother? The guy who punches everything. I forget his name. We get to play as him in Resident Evil 7. That guy is an absolute unit. Joe, that's what it is, Uncle Joe. Joe is a fucking monster. As Ethan, you were trapped in a room with a bunch of monsters, and as Joe, the monsters are trapped in there with you. Screaming already. Stab, 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 stab. Dodge. Stab, 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 stab. Dodge. Stab. Stab, stab, stab. Dash forward, kill it instantly. You're really gonna scream again, are you? Really? I don't get this, boss man. Stab, stab. Scourge a curly dog. The things I do for love. Stab, 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 stab. I don't know. I guess this weapon's kind of a pretty good counter to this boss. You get some heavy attacks off. I mean, you're still gonna take damage, but at least you won't recoil. Stab, 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 stab. Stab, 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 stab. Stab, 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 stab. Well, that was an interesting fight, I'm sure. It's another YouTuber breakdown potential lore of this boss. Like, I don't even know why it's here. Why here specifically? Would it make more sense for it to be back on the Isle of Alchemists?
The hotel is under attack. Everyone's in danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Communication through ergo. An interesting parlor trick.
Rest up.
Performance, but your lies will be...
Switch grinder to a fire. Fire!
Oh no. Hey, so there's something horrible in front of the hotel. It might be worse than what we saw.
The headquarters, the Isle of Alchemists, yeah.
Tighten up your springs and let's go.
What I want to know is how do they manage to move all these canisters here so quickly? Damn it. Not what I wanted to do. Dead. stab, stab. Dodge. Stab, stab. Dodge. Stab, 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 stab. Stab, stab. Dash. Kill them both. Dodge. To avoid. Ah, I wanted to avoid the explosion. Nope. I don't think so. I'm stuck. Got hurt somehow. Not a fan of the whole getting stuck thing. You know, we deal with it. You gonna jump at me? Didn't jump this time. Huh. Come here. Nuh-uh. So, I won that gentleman's duel.
So what's happening?
You know, with all the talking I've been doing this evening, this run's actually been going pretty fast.
Our friends.
See what happens when you're distracted. That she potentially work for with Simon. I mean, yeah, probably. Because there's other things like her at the Isle of Alchemist. She seems to be like the fully evolved form of it. It's kind of cool how you look at some of the enemies of the game, and you can see like a whole evolution path for a lot of the enemies.
Antone first, Antonio.
You go like, oh, so this is the bigger version of this other thing. Who's there? It's your worst nightmare.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped. I'm sorry. I said, Mike, please.
Skip. Yeah, I don't need to know your life story. I just gotta give me the coordinates so I can go murder them. You like guy? I don't know if I'm crazy, but you seem like a cat guy. I like cats. I wouldn't like to own a cat, but I do like playing with cats. Not much of a pet guy. At least not right now. Besides, this is no place for a pet. Not this shitty place. I always thought it'd be, when I was younger, I thought it'd be nice to have a bird, but like, birds make a lot of noise. Switch the grinder on the grindstone to acid. We're gonna switch to murderer puppet. That's funny. I didn't say he was murdered.
Guess all this was beneath the hotel. Wait. Is this the relic of Trismegistus?
Yeah. My buddy,
You know,
a buddy of mine, he's got a cat named Ava. She's like the greatest cat ever.
I think I've been here before. Maybe I haven't gotten all my
The cat that he had before her, Alaska,
exactly what's going on, but
which is actually his
someone
brother's
was
cat.
dragged away from
Yeah, I didn't like Alaska. I mean, I respected that she liked to keep to herself, but she was just so much of a grump. She didn't like anybody. She didn't even like herself. She just hated, that cat just hated everything. But Ava loves everything. Alright, who's first? You.
Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
Give me that back, boyo. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Where you gonna go, bro? Where you gonna go, bro? Ah. Back. Let the acid take him. Kill him slow.
Should I try another?
Oh, so the little one wants the fate, huh? Stop puppet stringing me. Every 2 seconds. How did she still manage to kick me when she didn't even slide? How is she still going? Why in the hell did she do that?
This is
Okay.
for my brother. I'm gonna rip your heart out.
There we go. Stab. Rip. Huh? That was odd. How do that? There we go. Stab and rip. Eh. Yeah. You ain't shit.
When we couldn't save our brother.
You ain't bad. You ain't. Give it the backstab. There you go.
That stupid puppet.
Stab, 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 stab. Dodge. No way. Totally dodged. Come on. Okay. Stab, 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 dodge, stab. Oh, he's doing this move? Okay. Stop it. I hate when he does the stomp. Come on. No. Sick of dealing with it. Die. How are you not dead? Die. Jeez. Pet beetle, but my girlfriend hates bugs. I love cats. In fact, dude, I was gone for a week. Colombia, come back, and my cat didn't even seem to notice I was gone in the first place. Yeah. And for some reason, if men have a cat, I see him as crazy. Cat, she is sweet, said old lady. Oh. Hey, Jamila. How you doing?
It was a total attack. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the Fox, the Cat, and Aludoro too. I don't even want to guess what
Towards
they
the
might
ass
be
end of the
planning
run, but
now.
you know, you still got 6 bosses you can tune in for.
Hey, look! That lever resembles. Yes, it seems we can use it to call a submarine.
Ah. Eyes are dry. Ah.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit. What the?
What the? It's Sophia.
Sophia.
Why does he say Sophia? Run's going good so far. I mean, hasn't been perfect, but what's a perfect run, you know? Who would have thought that an umbrella would perform so well? Nice fairy. There's fairy. Raised my street kitten when I was young, and now he is tank running cat. Yeah. Cat team, they call themselves the Pussies. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the whole Alchemist plot was kind of weak. It's one of my favorite games, but the whole Puppet Frenzy one was more interesting. Well, the Puppet Frenzy made sense. It's just that... Yeah, the Alchemist thing is kind of the B-plot. We literally have no reason to come to the Isle of Alchemists Like, if Geppetto wasn't kidnapped. If Geppetto wasn't kidnapped, we'd have no reason. However, Geppetto did need the arm of God, so he needed to come to the Isle of Alchemist regardless.
My God, I'm sorry. If I had known
The penguin?
this would happen.
He was onto something? I don't know what that means. Like, penguin from DC? Gonna go. Now time for the most boring boss fight. Ah, but the penguin's not a gentleman. I'm the gentleman. I'm not the penguin, I'm the gentleman. I killed just as many innocent people, but you know what? Ah! But at least I look good when I do it. And at least I'm not a total jerk when I do it too. Oh, look at that. He's already, look at that. Yeah, he's already stunned. I mean, the only caveat is that this isn't gonna do a lot of damage here, but you know what? We deal with it. We deal. Stab, 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 stab. Boom. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, he's down again. Down again. But it still doesn't matter because he's still not dead. Okay. Dip, 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 dip. It's that old knee again, isn't it? Dip. Please, man, for the video, could you try to make it a little shorter? Because watching the full fight is not that entertaining, and I don't mean to be mean. Which fight? You get a little bit shorter because watching a full fight is not entertaining in it. What, like a full boss fight? For which boss in particular? For all of them? Or for Simon? You mean for Simon? The reason I show full fights is because they tend... One, I wanted to show my display of skill, my show of dominance, and two, the fights just don't last very long. Unless it's Simon, and then it takes forever. Yeah, all of them. I don't know. I don't know about that. There's not really a point to the run if I have to skip through every fight, is it? The whole point is to show how the weapon performs. Come on, get up there. It's not so much about my skills, it's about how the weapon performs. Damn it! Seriously, that thing, the guy's skinny as a rail. How can you not walk around that? I don't care if his shoulders are a little bit wide. The stream is funnier than the videos, is it? Well, it's because you can hear me uncut and uncensored, you know. But the streams aren't being viewed. Well, the streams. Some of my streams see some pretty good action. Just that the videos do better. Like, if I had to skip through every fight, it'd be more like a Baron's Castle type video where it's like, I'm not really showing the fight, I'm narrating the fight. Boop. Well, people have already suggested that I do my videos like Baron's Castle. I'm not Baron's Castle. And I'm not looking to make a like an essay out of it. Just me playing the game. Damn it. There we go. There we go. This bastard. It took forever. Good. Something watching 30 minutes is a bit long compared to 20 minutes. Yeah, I know, but like, that's a lot of cutting down I'll have to do. At that point, it's like don't show the mini bosses at all, and just take a few good parts of each fight. Something shoot something at me? Was it that guy back there? Did he follow me? I guess. Was kind of weird. Nice. I like it when things go according to plan. And when things go nice and smooth. Do you well, the thing is the whole point is I was gonna ask, do you want me to do a narrated video? I mean, can't imagine how that's gonna be very interesting because it's not really a process, it's just me going around killing shit. The whole point of those other runs where it's like where they narrate it, it's because they're showing the exact process for which they made it happen. You guys know how I'm making it happen, I'm just beating the shit out of stuff. I hope when you can monetize your videos, you would... The shorter the video, the more edit done. The more edit, the slower the video gets published. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It wouldn't take much longer. These videos only take me about 3 hours to edit. Jamila's suggesting would probably take me about 4. Because I gotta think about which parts I want to keep and which parts I want to pitch. But it wouldn't take too much longer. Yeah, I'm just moving right through this place. Well, how about this? In my next video, would you rather I cut out the mini bosses? Like any NPCs and stuff like that, just go straight to the important ones? Just make a point saying that I killed everybody? And that if you want proof, you can watch the stream? Something like that? I always forget about this butterfly. Yeah, because they don't seem to want to do it. I don't know what it is. Some people call it a glitch, but I think it's just because I'm not getting viewed enough. But either way, it's like they'd still be making money, you know? I don't know. It's an enigma.
Is that you? Wow, fighting is...
I'm trying to figure it out.
You don't get near my sister, got it?
Black cat. Nah. Uh-huh. Too fast for you? Boyo? Boosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I bet that doesn't feel good. You know what? What do you think it is? This is too easy. He's barely putting up a fight. Puppet string. Caught him in a loop. We got loops. I'll take that. He looked at my fat stacks of Ergo. You got... Black Cat looked at my fat stacks of Ergo and got discouraged. That's right. One day, my man Noah will get that Lambo from YouTube. I don't need a Lambo. I don't need a big house either. I just need to be out of this fucking place. All right, should only take a couple minutes to get to Lax. Should, unless I die a bunch. You never know what's gonna happen. Crank this lever. You generally like it around where you live now, or looking to go way out from it? I do not like living where I am right now. I need to get out of this. Maybe get out of the state. I had my fun with Ohio, but I think it's time to you know, spread my wings. Or at least get out of this fucking neighborhood, because I don't like living in Akron anymore. Get out of the Akron Cuyahoga Falls area. Ouch. We're wishing you enough money to well, I'd say New York. But it's so hit or miss depending on where you go. New York? New York? That's the last place I want to go. New York is a friggin' cesspool right now. You want a hotel? No running water. Everything broken. Spider, cockroaches in the kitchen. Rats in the toilet. I shit you not. $2,000 up front. That's New York. All right, Jamila. Thanks for coming. I'll see you later. Stab. Rip. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to go to one of those highly populated areas. I want to live in Albania. Yeah, back. Hopefully I didn't miss much. Well, it depends on how long you've been gone. We're about to fight Lexasia. It's only in some places in the city. I don't know. As far as I can tell from the news, New York is New York right now. Manhattan can be decent if you look hard enough. Yeah, the fact that I have to look hard to be safe. Probably like 15 minutes. And yeah, you missed quite a bit. You missed the Black Rabbit Brotherhood, and no, maybe you missed about you missed the first half of Isle of Alchemists. But you made it for Lexasia, and that's all that matters. But to tell me, to watch me totally beat the shit out of her without any difficulty at all. You're gonna take one look at these fat stacks and be like, you know what, I give up. You know what, you got it. I don't want to know how you got that, Ergo. Walk straight on in. It's time for a Lexasia. Grind it up. I am not about to try parrying that. Not even gonna play with it. Nope. Nah. Stab. 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 That's a broken. Ah. Stab. 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 Yeah. Nah. 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 Man, she's been fond of that move today. Nah. Nah. Hiya. Hiya. Stab. Wait, no, I left it a few minutes after you got the Isle of my reception of time is horrible. So yeah, you didn't miss much. Maybe 10 minutes or so. Alright, time for phase 2. Time for phase 2 of my master plan. Bing, bang, bop, boo. Ah, bing, bop, bop. Boosh! Not the best damage in the world, but you know what? We deal with it. Oh, I can play that game too. Oh, how do you like that? Boosh! Uh-huh. 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 Ow. Ow. Puppet string. Take that. I win. Puppet string wins again. When in doubt, puppet string. Just back up. Is he just doing like blood vials from Bloodborne and just jamming those Fable catalysts into his leg? What's that gonna do? No veins, man. No veins. Wasn't very gentlemanly of you. Well, you know, sometimes a gentleman's got to put away the the chivalry and just. Sometimes he's got to defend himself.
Thank you.
Hey, she came on to me. I'm funny.
We did do the right thing.
Don't ask me where I got that umbrella.
Didn't we? I trust you. Let's keep going.
Got the jukes. Man, this guy is elusive. Running right through. Not any issues at all. See what happens with a little bit of with just a little bit of with manners. You see where manners get you? Get a nice warm greeting. Hey, bro. Oh, they can't catch me. They're too slow. Not good enough. Climb, climb, climb. Where are we at? We're at 2 hours, 30 minutes. This could come into it. This will probably come in second place on my list of PRs, which is actually kind of crazy. I wouldn't expect that from a friggin' umbrella. Nope. No, he almost dragged me down with him. That son of a bitch almost dragged me down with him. Well, I wasn't gonna stand for it. Ow. Time for Red Fox. Well, it's a good thing she wore the red shirt. That's so bad guys can't see me bleed.
At first, there was later, but I swear, not revenge.
Alright. How you want to start this? Exactly the way I expect. Ah.
Come on.
Show me that back. So I can give it back shots. You gotta show me that back for a little more than a second for it to happen.
No one knows style like me. And yours reminds me of the legendary.
Now this is a gentleman's duel. Boom. Yeah. Stab. Rip. Didn't even get a chance to fake waterfowl. Boosh! Ah. I mean, she kind of got a chance. Walked right into it. What a dummy.
I suppose we villains never get to choose.
What a dummy. It's starting to make me feel bad. Not really. Not really. I don't feel bad at all.
I won. Yes, I don't. I speak.
Sure. Sure you were.
I see. Remember, put an end to it, son.
Let's get up there. Time to make Simon taste this dirt. The only place he belongs is in the ground. Ah, this guy. You can taste that dirt. Where did you get the knives? Why does everyone have a rapier? I have so many. On the top of this long list of stupid questions is, why do these guys all need weapons? Pop.
Did you feel
The
that? It's like
I mean, yeah, he deserves the hate.
across my grave.
Kind of a gigantic piece of shit.
I sense ergo everywhere. I mean, this place is
So I don't blame you.
saturated with it.
I hate Geppetto.
You'd expect from a mountain of dead puppets.
He's not even what I would call a sympathetic villain. He's just insane. Just instead of trying to kill everything up to this point, let's just try to run through, see what happens. I got shot a few times, but you know what? That's much faster. I got a few bullets in the gut, but you know what? Okay. We made it. No redeeming qualities whatsoever. First, it's his fault that Carlo dies because he was such a neglectful fuck. And then he sacrifices a whole city just to fail at bringing him back. All right. Simon.
Show me everything you have, Puppet of Geppetto.
Yeah. Why did he do that? He could have done that at this point. We are at half health already. It is dropping like crazy. I knew he was going to do that. Phase 2. No time at all. No trouble. How are you going to start this fight? With those. That's not a bad opening. Oh, you thought. You gonna try blasting me? Yep. He's not just gonna try now, is he? Jab, nudge in, jab, 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 jab. Back off of him. It's so gross to see his head just dangling like that. His old head. Jab, 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 jab. Get out of here. Alright. Dash in. Let's start pounding away at him. Shit. He's been acidified. It's unusual for him to be doing this move in phase 2. I guess it's not a bad... what the hell? Well, this is a bit of an awkward combination of different moves. But you know what? I guess it isn't bad. Come back, Simon. Take your whoopings. Boosh. It's over. Nice and easy. Just the way it should be.
So, drew his eyes off.
Liberated her.
As I knew the bloody its sky fight on. What he won.
I'm feeling a warm spot.
Watch out, fortune tender.
Let's go. Down and down. Start switched up. Equipment. One more boss. Yeah, unfortunately. It's no PRs, but this is gonna be a close second. Very close second.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying.
Favorite character in the game, I hate that
But
man with a
puppet
passion.
becoming a human,
Yeah, it's just
now you have
how
an
selfish can you get?
identity. Suit yourself,
Geppetto is just the
but sounds
he's
fun to me.
just the worst.
I wonder, what'll happen now? I sure
Huh.
don't know. But I
This is
do know
it, right
one
here.
thing.
Underneath,
stuck
right
with
underneath
me.
my mole.
And I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Wish the camera could go faster. I mean, I think I can make the camera go faster, but that's a good way to make yourself nauseous. It's just such a weight. Okay.
That's...
Rest. Electric Blitz. Let's go fight our doppelganger. It.
I knew I'd do. You can be here. If you give me your heart, son.
Give me your heart, sus. Nope.
Give me. I will. But in my own way.
Skip.
You can become
All right.
real.
Final battle. Black.
Come to me.
Just start jabbing his ass a bunch. Dodge. Jab, jab. Block. Jab, jab. Block. Oh! Having a little trouble, are we?
I
Block. Ah.
you to the grand cover
Block.
like the other
Block.
puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Block. Block. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's phase 2. Not having a whole lot of trouble here. Maybe phase 2 will be a little crazier.
Nothing more.
Yeah. On a day's work. Did that a little faster than he was supposed to, but that's okay. Jab, 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 jab. Grind. You got me while I was buffing. Not cool, bro. Jab, 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 jab. Heal. Jab, jab. Come here. Boom. Roll in. Come back for round 2. Jab, jab. And get back here. Roll in. Roll in. Roll in. Boom. Roll in. He's really dragging this out now, isn't he? Eh. Should have. Yeah, we should be pretty close to a stagger by now, I was about to say. Done with that. Done with this. Where will that take us? Almost death. And it's over. Nice and easy. At 2 hours 43 minutes. Exactly. 2 hours 43 minutes exactly. Beautiful. And that rounds out all the boss weapons for this game. I am not doing the Golden Lyre run. Don't even suggest it. That's it.
I have a final report.
Now we cancel out. Now here's a Or here's what we're gonna figure out here. We're gonna see just how much we can. Yeah, we are out here, y'all. We succeeded all the boss weapons, but left arm of steel. Unequip that weapon. Let's go to the backyard for a second. Why is it not? I was about to say, why is it not giving me Fable back? Like, look at that. That is not bad damage. It's not. I mean, we can't stun anybody. But if I go uninterrupted and just get a bunch of charged heavies, that's 16,000 damage I can do. So, I think a run with that is totally possible. Where you just keep dodging until the game crashes. Yeah, hours and hours and hours later. I'm sure we'll win. We'll win that endurance stream, I'm sure. Anyway, that's the run. That's the run, everybody. That's the Etiquette. I hope you enjoyed. Pretty fun weapon. I still give it a B. Still give it a B in all around utility, but that damage isn't, you know, can't shake a stick at it. And pop on Triumvirate Amulet 2 for even more damage. Yeah, it's a good point. Do I even have that? I think I kind of... I do have Triumvirate, so... I think the skills would be in both. This will give me an A in both. Alright. I won't be needing this because I won't be deflecting anything. Wait. Because I was going to say... I think we still benefit from the extra damage no matter what. So it's like we get a weapon that does guard parries. So we can benefit from the Conquering Amulet. So we get extra damage off of the arm. So what if I don't think this eats up I don't think it eats a whole lot of stamina. So I think we can afford to get rid of the Patience Amulet and go with the Triumvirate for extra scaling. What's the scaling on that? Damn, 514. Let me see that. Yeah, it doesn't eat up any stamina. Okay. Alright. I think we can work with this. Thanks, Raven's Black Mine. I thought it was a fun stream, but you know what? You know what? No, I need to save that particular enemy. You know what? Let's go fight with the big dude at the train station. One of those big dudes at the train station real quick, just to see how it performs. Let's test this theory, shall we? Just before we head off, because this is too fun of an idea to just give up. I think we benefit from the Conqueror's Amulet anyway, so... Let's just get a weapon that'll allow us to... with some pretty good guard counter on there, so let's see. What do we got? Let's just bring this with us. I'm pretty sure that's... Oh yeah, we gotta do maybe we should do a bone cutting saw run eventually. And yeah, what's really nice is that every time I kill somebody, I get my Legion back. There's something that restores your Legion gauge? Yeah, killing people. Let me see. Bro, do you mind? Damn it. I'm trying to test something here. And you... How far are you gonna run for? I am trying to test something here. Now. Please. Okay. Yeah, we do benefit from it. Okay. So, you know, that's nice. Yeah, the bone cutting saw is actually pretty goated. I tested it the other day. Look at that. Yeah. Decapitation. Alright. Thanks a Yeah, killing people when we got Legion magazines, but I don't think I ever got a Legion magazine perk, so I might. Ooh, yeah. Now that we're thinking about it, let's go get that perk real quick. We could probably get Legion magazine perks because I got plenty of spaces left, and I think it'll be good. Let me see. Let's get upstairs real quick. Place is so much darker than it was before because I think they busted out some of the lights. Haven't had to use perks in a little while. All right, activate my P organ. See what we get. We got Legion magazine effect enhance. We did Legion magazine effect enhance 2. I believe there's a third one. Legion magazine effect enhance 3. Yep. And is there a fourth? There is not. All right. I think that sets us up nicely for our last run. All right. It's about everything I had for this evening, folks. Thanks for showing up. This was a lot of fun. Hope you watched the video, and I hope you see you in the next one. We'll probably stream again in the next couple days. Somewhere like that. I'll keep you guys posted. So, have a nice night. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.